Lieutenant Bartle.
What are ancient pistol and you friends yet?
For my part, I care not. I say little, but when time shall serve, there shall be smiles. But that shall be as it may. I dare not fight, but I will wink, hold out mine iron. It is a simple one, but what though? It will toast cheese. It will endure cold as another man's sword will. And there's an end.
I will bestow a breakfast to make you friends, and we'll all be sworn companions to France. Let it be so, good Corporal Nim.
I will live so long as I may. That is the certain of it. And when I cannot live any longer, I will do as I may. That is my rest. That is the rendezvous of it.
It is certain, Corporal, that Pistol is married to Nell Quickly. And certainly Mistress Quickly did you wrong, for you were
I cannot say. Things must be as they may. But people may sleep, and they may have their thoughts about them at the time. And some say knives have edges. But things must be as they may. Though patience be a tired bear, she will plod. There must be conclusions. Oh, I cannot tell.
Corporal Nim. Good Corporal, be patient here. How now, mine host Pistol?
Base tyke, call'st thou me host? Now by this hand I swear I scorn the term, nor shall my Nell keep lodgers.
No, by my troth, not long. For you cannot lodge and board a dozen or 14 gentlewomen that live honestly by the prick of their needles. But it will be thought that we keep a body house straight. Good Corporal Nim, show thy valor and put up thy sword.
Will you shut up? I would have you, Solus.
Solus, egregious dog. O viper vile, the Solus, in thy most pervailous face. The Solus in thy teeth, and in thy throat, and in thy hateful lungs, yea, in thy maw, purdy, and, which is worse, within thy nasty mouth. I do retort the Solus in thy mouth! Or I can take and Pistol's cock it up. And flashing fire before him.
I am not partisan. You cannot conjure me. I have a humor to knock you indifferently well. If you grow foul with me, Pistol, I would skewer you with my rapier. Yeah, in fair terms, as I may. If you would walk off, I would prick your guts a little. In good terms, as I may. And the humor of it, ha-ha!
Braggart vile and damned and furious white! The grave doth gape and doting death is near. Therefore, exhale.
Hear me as I say. He that strikes the first stroke, I'll run him to the hilts, as I am a soldier.
An oath of mickle might and fist, thy forfeit to me give, thy spirit to most tongue.
Oh, cut thy throat one time or another. That's the humor of it.
Couple a gorge. That's the word.
Oh.
I need to fight again. O hound of Crete. Thinkst thou my spouse to get? No. To the hospital go, and from that powdering tub of infamy fetch forth the Lazar kite of crescent kind, Daltershi by name, and her espouse. I have, and I will hold the quantum quickly, for only she and Papa, there's enough. There's enough. Go to. Go to.
Must I make you friends? We must have friends together. Why the devil should we eat knives to cut one another's throats?
Floods over swelling, thickens for food, how long?
I shall have of you the 8 shillings, and one of you a betting.
Thanks is the slave that pays.
That now I shall have. That's the humor of it.
As manhood shall compound, pish home.
By this sword. He that makes the first thrust, I'll kill him. By this sword I will.
Sword is an oath, and oaths must have their course.
Corporal Nin, and thou wilt be friends. Be friends. Or thou wilt not. Why then, the enemy's with me too. Really, put up.
I shall have of you the 8 shillings, and one of you a betting.
A noble shall thou have. Good. And present pay. And liquor likewise shall I give to thee. And friendship shall combine. And brotherhood. I'll live by Nim, and Nim shall live by me. Is this not just?
No.
For I shall sutler be unto the camp, and the prophets will crew. Give me thy hand.
I shall have my noble.
And cash most justly paid.
Well then. That's the humor of it.
A stool and a cushion for the sexton. Which be the malefactors?
Married, that am I, and my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have the exhibition to examine.
But which are the offenders that are to be examined? Let them come before Master Constable.
Yea, married, let them come for me. What is your name, friend?
Baraccio.
Right down, Baraccio. And yours, sirrah?
I am a gentlewoman, sir. And my name is Conrad.
Right down. Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yea, sir.
We hope.
Write down that they hope they serve God, and the great God first forgot to fed the gut should go before such villains. Masters, it's proved already that you are little better than false knaves, and it will go near to be thought so shortly. What say you?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fella, I assure you. But I will go about with him. And you, sirrah, a word in your ears, sir. I say to you, it is thought you are false knaves.
Marry, sir, I say we are none.
Well, this time, for God, they are false in the tale. Have you written down that they are none?
Master Constable, you go not the way of examination. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
Yea, Mary, that's the Ephesus way. Let the watch come forward. Master, I charge you, in the prince's name, accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Why, right down, Prince John, a villain. Why, this is flat perjury to call the prince's brother a villain.
Master Con...
Pray thee, fella, peace. I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
Mary, that he had received 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
Yea, by mass, that it is.
What else, fella?
And that Count Claudio did mean upon his words to disgrace the lady hero and not marry her.
Thou will be condemned into everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
Well, this is all.
And this is more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John was as more secretly stolen away. Hero was as mayor accused, and this very mayor refused. Upon the grief of this, son had died. Master Constable, let these men be bound and brought before Leonardo. I will go before her and present to her their case.
Come, let them be opinion.
Let them be in the...
Coxcomb! God! My life! Where's the sexton? Lay him right down. The prince's officer, Coxcomb. Come, bind them. Thou naughty varlet! You! Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my ears? Oh, that he were here to ride me down in ash. But master, remember that I am an ass, though it be not writ down. Yet forget not that I am an ass. Know thou well, thou art full piety shall be proved upon thee by good witness. I am a wise fella, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, a householder, and which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as is in Homicida! And one that knows the law, go to. And a rich fella enough go to. And one that hath had losses, and one that hath had 2 gowns, and everything nice thrown upon her. Bring them away! Oh, that I had been raked down in evidence!
Where's the villain? Let me see his eyes, that when I note another man like him, I may avoid him. Which of these is he?
If you would know your longer, look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men. A third is fled that had a hand in it.
Moreover, sir, which indeed is not under white and black, this plaintiff here, the offender, they call me ass! I beseech you, let it be remembered in his punishment.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a most thankful and reverend youth, and I praise God for you.
There's for thy pains.
God save the foundation!
Go! I discharge thee of thy prisoner.
I'll leave an errant knave with your worship, which I beseech your worship to correct yourself for the example of others. God, to keep your worship. I wish your worship well. God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart. And if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor.
violent rebel admonition and still forfeit in the same kind is to make mercy swear and play the tyrant.
A bond of 11 years continuance. May it please your honor.
Crap!
Oh, my lord. Oh. This is one Lucia's information against me. I've aided her master. Oh, and look how she got us to
Away with you!
Send it to the Duke then. And our people let it in. Oh.
Leave we him to his events.
With a prayer they may prove prosperous.
Go to, no more words!
Nay, if there be no remedy for it, but that you will needs buy and sell men and women like beasts, we shall have all the world drink brown and white bastard.
Hark! Hold you there, a word if I may.
'Twas never merry world since, of two usuries. The merriest was put down, and the worser stands for the facing.
Come your way, sir. Bless you, good Father Friar.
And you, good father, brother, what offense hath this man made you?
Marry, sir. He hath offended the law. And what's more, sir, we take him to be a thief, too, sir, for we have found upon him, sir, a strange picklock, which we have sent to the deputy.
Why, sirrah, a bawd and a wicked bawd. The evil of thou shalt be done. That is thy means to live. Canst thou believe thy living is a life so stinkingly depending? Oh, go, man, go, man.
It does stink in some sort, sir, but yet I would prove...
Nay, if the devil had given thee proofs for sin, thou will prove his. Take him to prison, and officer. Both correction and instruction must work well, ere this rude beast will profit.
He must before the deputy. He hath given him a warning. The deputy cannot abide a whoremaster. If he be a whoremonger, his neck will to your waist. Accord, sir.
I spy comfort. I cry bail. Here's a gentlewoman and a friend of mine.
How now, noble Poppy? What in the wheels of Caesar? Art thou then in triumph? What reply, huh? Is the world as it was, man? Is it sad in few words, or how? The trick of it.
Still thus, and thus still worse.
Out doth my dear morsel thy mistress? Procure she still, huh?
Troth, sir, she hath eaten up all her beef, and she is herself in the tub.
Oh, why, 'tis good. It is the right of it. It must be so. Ever your fresh whore and your powdered bond. Aren't going to prison, Pompey?
Yes, faith, sir.
Oh, why, 'tis not amiss, Pompey. Farewell, go. Say I sent thee thither. For debt, Pompey, or how?
For being a bawd. For being a bawd.
Oh, well, then imprison him, if imprisonment be the due of a bawd.
No!
His right bawd is he doubtless of antiquity too, bawd born. Farewell, Pompey, commend me to the prisoner.
I hope, friend, your good worship will be my bail.
No, indeed will I not, Pompey. 'Tis not the wear. I will pray, Pompey, to increase your bondage. Though if you take it not patiently, your mettle is the more. Adieu, trusty Pompey. Oh, bless you, friar.
And you.
Oh, does Bridget still paint Pompey, huh?
Come your way, sir. Come.
You will not bail me then.
Then, Pompey, nor now. What news abroad, friar? What news?
You!
Come your way, sir.
Go to hell, Pompey, go! What news, friar? The Duke.
I know of none. Could you tell me of any?
Some say he's with the Emperor of Russia. Others some he's in Rome. Where is he, think you?
I know not where, but wheresoever I wish him well.
'Twas a mad, fantastical trick of him to steal from the state and usurp the beggary he was never born to. Lord Angelo takes it well in his absence. He puts transgression to it.
He does well.
A little more lenity than lechery would do no harm in him. Something to grab that way, friar.
Out of my
Slippery mistress!
It's too general a vice, and severity must cure it.
Yes, in good sooth, it is the vice of a great kindred. It is well allied. But it is impossible to exert it quite, friar, until eating and drinking be put down. They say this Angelo was not made by men and women after this downright way of creation. Is it true, think you?
How was he made then?
Well, some report a sea maid spawned him. Some he was begot between two stockfishes. But it is certain that when he makes water, his urine is congealed ice. That I know to be true.
You are pleasant and speak apace.
Oh, why, what a ruthless thing is this in him? For the rebellion of a codpiece to take away the life of a man. Would the Duke that is absent have done this? He had some feeling for the sport. He knew the service, and that instructed him to mercy.
Now, I never knew the absent Duke much detected for women. He was not inclined that way.
Oh, sir, you are deceived.
'Tis not possible.
Oh, not the Duke. That's your beggar of 50. His use was to put a tuck in her plastic. The Duke had crotchets in him. He would be drunk, too. That would be informed you.
You do him wrong, surely.
Sir, I was an inward of his. A shy fellow was the Duke, and I believe I know the cause of his withdrawing.
And what, I prithee, might be?
No, pardon. 'Tis a secret must be locked within the teeth and the lips. But this I can let you understand. The greater file of the subject held the Duke to be
wise? Well, I don't question he was.
A very superficial, ignorant, unweighing fellow.
Either this is envy in you, folly, or mistaking. Let him but be testimony in his own brings forth, and he shall appear to an envious, a scholar, a statesman, and a soldier. Therefore, you know not what you speak, or if your knowledge be more, it is much darkened by your mouths.
Come, sir, I know what I know.
I can hardly believe that, since you know not what you speak. However, if ever the Duke were to return, I'm bound to call upon you, and I pray you your name.
Sir, my name is Lucia, well known to the Duke.
He shall know it better, if I may live to report you.
I fear you not.
Oh, you hope the absent Duke will not return, or you imagine me too unhurtful and opposite. Indeed, I can do you little harm, but you'll forswear this again.
I'll be hanged first. But no more of this. I would the Duke we talk of a return. The angelic Angelo will unpeople the province of continency. Sparrows must not build in housings because they are lecherous. Farewell, friar, I pray thee, pray for me. The Duke yet would have dark deeds darkly answered. He would never bring them to light, would he were returned.
No might nor greatness in mortality can censure escape. Back wound in calumny, the whitest virtue strikes. What king could tie the gall up in such slanderous tongue?
Here's the son of Lucius. He has a message to Lear.
Aye, some mad message from his mad grandfather.
My lords, with all humbleness I may, I greet your honors from Andronicus. And pray the Roman gods confound you both.
Lovely Lucius, what's the news?
You are both deciphering. That's news, for villains march with rape. May it please you, my grandsire, well advised, hath sent by me the goodliest weapon of his armory to gratify your honorable youth. The hope of Rome, for so he bade me say, and so I do. And with his gift present your lordships that whenever you have need, you may be armed and appointed well. And so I leave you both, like bloody villains.
It's here a scroll and written round about. Let's see. Integrite sclerisciporus non-igitamori jaculus
Ne arcu. 'Tis a verse in Horace. I know it well. I read the grammar long ago.
Aye, just a verse in Horace writes, you have it. Now to whom it is to be an ass is no sound, just the old man hath found their guilt, sends them weapons wrapped about with lines which wound beyond their feeling to the quick. But were our witty empress well afoot, she would applaud Andronicus' conceit, but let her rest in her unrest a while. And now, young lords, was it not a happy star brought us to Rome, strangers and more than so, captives to be advanced at this height? It did me good before the palace gate to brave the tribune in his brother's hearing.
But me more good, see so great a lord basely insinuates and sends us gifts.
Had he not reason, Lord Demetrius? Did he not use his daughter very friendly?
I would we had 1,000 Roman dames on such a babe by turn to serve our lust.
A charitable wish, and full of love.
He lacks but your mother for to say amen.
And that would she for 20,000 more.
Come, let us go and pray to all the gods for our beloved mother in her pains.
Pray to the devils, the gods have given us over.
The emperor's trumpets flourish thus.
Belike, for joy, the emperor has a son.
Soft, who comes here?
Good morrow, lords. Oh, tell me, have you seen Aaron more?
Well, more or less, or ne'er a whit at all. Here Aaron is, what with Aaron now?
Oh, gentle Aaron, we are all undone. Now help or woe betide thee evermore.
Why, what caterwauling dost thou keep? What dost thou wrap and fumble in thine arms?
Oh, that which I would hide from heaven's eye. Our empress's shame and stately Rome's disgrace. She is delivered, Lord, she is delivered.
To whom?
I mean, she is brought back.
Well, God give her good rest. What hath he sent her?
A devil.
Why then? She is the devil's dam. A joyful issue.
A joyless, dismal, black, and sorrowful issue. Oh, here is a babe as loathsome as a toad amongst fairest breeders of our clime. The empress sends it thee thy stamp, thy seal, and bids thee christen it on thy dagger's point.
Zeus! Ye whores black, so base are you! Sweet blouse, you are a beauteous blossom sure.
Villain, what hast thou done?
That which thou canst not undo.
Thou hast undone our mother!
Villain, I have done thy mother.
And therein, hellish dog, thou hast undone. Woe to her gents, and damned her loathed choice. Accursed the offspring of so foul a fiend.
It shall not live!
It shall not die.
Oh, Aaron, it must the mother will show.
What? Must it, nurse? Then let no man but I do execution on my flesh and blood.
Oh, broach the tadpole on my rapier's point. Give it to me, my sword will soon dispatch it.
Sooner this sword shall plow thy bowels up. Stay! Murderous villains, will you kill your brother? Now by the burning tapers of the sky that shone so brightly when this boy was got, he dies upon my scimitar's sharp point that touches this, my firstborn son and heir. I tell you, younglings, not great Enceladus with all his threatening band of Typhon's brood, nor great Alcides, nor the god of war shall seize this prey out of his father's hands. What, ye sanguine, shallow-hearted boys, ye white-lined walls, ye alehouse painted signs. Coal black is better than another hue, in that it scorns to bear another hue. For all the water in the ocean can never turn the swan's black legs to white, although she laid them hourly in the flood. Tell the empress from me, I am of age to keep mine own, excusing how she can.
Wilt thou betray thy noble mistress thus?
My mistress is my mistress, this my self, the vigor and picture of my youth. This before all the world wipe her fur, this longer all the world will I keep safe, or some of you shall smoke for it in Rome.
By this our mother is forever shamed.
Rome will despise her for this foul escape.
The emperor in his rage will doom her death.
I blush to think of this ignominy.
Why? there's the privilege your beauty bears. 5 treacherous you that will betray with blushing the close enacts and counsels of the heart. Here's a young lad, friend of another Lear. Look, how the black slave smiles upon the fire, as if to say, old lad, I am thine own. He is your brother, lords, sensibly fed of that self-blood that first gave life to you. From that womb where you imprisoned were, he is enfranchised and brought to light. He is your brother by the sure sign, although my seal be stamped in his face.
Aaron, what shall I say unto the Empress?
Advise thee, Aaron. What is to be done? We will all subscribe to thy advice. Save thou the child, so we may all be safe.
Come, let us all consult. My son and I will have the window here. Sit there, talk at pleasure of your sin.
How many women saw this child of his?
But so, brave lords, when we join in league, I am a lamb. But if you brave the moor, the chafed boar, the mountain lioness, the ocean swells, not so as Aaron's storms. But say, how do you sell the children?
Cornelia, the midwife, and myself. And none other but the delivered Empress.
The Empress, the midwife, and yourself. 2 may keep counsel while the 3rd's away. Go to the Empress. Tell her this I said. We show cries of pain prepared to the spit.
What meanst thou, Aaron? Wherefore didst thou this?
Oh, Lord, sir, 'tis a deed of policy. Shall she live to betray this guilt of ours, a long-tongued, babbling gossip? No, lords, no. And now let it be known to you my full intent. Not far from here one mule lives. My countryman, his wife, but yesternight was brought to bed. His child is like her, fair as you are. Go, pack with you, give the mother gold, tell them both the circumstance of all, and how by this their child should be advanced, substituted in the place of mine, and received for the emperor's heir to calm this tempest whirling of the courts, and let the emperor dandle him for his own. Hark, lords, ye see I have given her physic, and you must needs bestow her funeral. Fields are near, and you are gallant wounds. This done, see that you take no longer days, but send the midwife presently to me. The midwife and the nurse well made away, then let the ladies tattle what they please.
Aaron, I see thou not trust the air with secrets.
For this care of Tamora, herself and hers are highly bound to thee.
Now to the Goths, swift to swallow flies, there to dispose this treasure in mine arms. Come on, you thick-lipped slave, I'll bear you hence, for it is you that puts us to our ships. I'll make you feed on berries and on roots, feed on curds and whey, and suck the goat and cabin in a cave, and bring you up to be warrior, command and cap.
Good morning to thee, friend. Art of this house?
Aye.
Where may we set our horses?
You liar.
Prithee, if thou lovest me, tell me.
I love thee not.
Why then, I care not for thee.
If I had thee lip-spree pinfold, I would make thee care for me.
Why dost thou use me thus? I know thee not.
Fellow,
Indeed.
Ah, what dost thou know me for?
My name, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, three-suited, 100-pound worsted stocking knave, a lily-livered, action-taking knave, a glass-gazing, super-serviceable, finical rogue, a one-trunk inheriting slave, and one that would be barred in any way of good service and got nothing but the composition of a beggar, coward, pandar, and the son and heir of a mongrel bitch, and one whom I will beat into clamorous whining if thou deniest the least syllable of thy addition.
Why, what a monstrous fellow thou art, thus to rail on one that is neither known of thee nor knows thee.
And what a brazen-faced varlet art thou to deny thou knowest me. Draw, you rogue, for though it be night yet the moon yet shines, will make a sop of the moonshine of you. Draw, you horse and cullingly bobmonger, draw!
No way, I have nothing to do with thee.
Draw, you cowardly rascal, you come with letters against the king and take the vanity, the puppet's part against the royalty of her father. Draw, or else so carven out of your shanks. Draw, you rascal, come your way!
Help, help!
Ah! Come! Stand, you neat slave! Stand! Strike!
Now, what's the matter?
With you, good man, girl, you please. Come on, young mask, I'll flesh ye!
Keep peace, he dies and strikes again. What is the matter?
Scarce a breath, my lady.
No marvel, you have so bestirred your valor. Cowardly rascal, nature is disclaimed in thee. A tailor made thee!
Thou art a strange fellow, a tailor make a man.
Aye, madam, a tailor. A stone-cutter or a painter could not have made him so ill-doed, though he had been but 2 hours at the trade.
Speak yet, how grew your quarrel?
This ancient ruffian, madam, whose life I have spared in suit of his great beard.
Force and Zed, thou unnecessary letter, madam, if you give me, I will tread this unbolted villainy to mortar and daub the wall for James with him! Spare my great beard, you wagtail!
Peace her up, you beastly knave, know you no reverence.
Yes, madam, but anger hath a privilege.
Why art thou angry?
That such a slave as this should wear a sword that wears no honesty. Such smiling rogues as these oft bite the holy cords of twain, but are too entrenched to unloose, smooth over every passion that in the nature of their lords rebel, bring oil to fire, snow to their colder moods, renege, affirm, and turn their halcyon beaks upon the gale and vary of their masters, knowing not, like dogs, but following. Oh, smile on my speeches as I were a fool goose. If I'd had ye on ceremony, I'll drive ye cackling home to Camelot.
Why art thou mad, old fellow?
No more contraries hold more antipathy than I and such a knave.
Why dost thou call me knave? What's the offense?
His countenance likes me not.
No more perchance than mine.
Madam, this is my occupation to speak plainly. I have seen in my time better faces than stand on any shoulder that I see before me at this instant.
There's this some fellow, who having been praised for bluntness doth affect a saucy roughness that constrains the guard quite from his nature. He cannot flatter he, an honest mind and plain, he must speak truth. And they will take it so if not he's plain. These kind of knaves I know that in their plainness harbor more craft and more corrupter ends than 20 silly ducking observants that stretch their duties nicely.
Madam, in good sooth, in sincere verity, under your great allowance, whose influence like the wreath of radiant fire on flickering Phoebus' court.
What meanest by this?
To go out of my dialect, which you discommend so much. Madam, I am no flatterer. He that beguiled you in a plain accent was a plain knave, which from my part I shall not be, though I should win your displeasure to entreat me to it.
What was the offense you gave him?
I never gave him any. It pleased the king, his master, very late to strike at me upon his misconstruction, when he, conjunct and flattering his displeasure, tricked me behind. Being down, insulted, railed, to put upon him such a deal of a man that worthy him. Got praises of the king for him attempting who was self-subdued. Then the fleshment of this dread exploit, strewing me here again.
None of these rogues and cowards, but Ajax is their fool.
Fetch forth the stocks! You stubborn, ancient knave, you beastly braggart, will teach you.
Madam, I am too old to learn. Call not your stocks from me. I serve the king, on whose employment I was sent here to you. You shall show some small respect to show too bold malice against the grace and person of my master, stalking his messenger.
Fetch forth the stocks! As I have life and honor, there shall he sit till noon.